all about career advancement and better yourself when it comes to education and everything. Don't let that GI Bill just sit out there. Make sure you take care of that.
Bro, it's
One
crazy
one
how many.
one one thing that I learned. Let me find out this company.
Well, I was gonna say one thing I learned, man. A lot of people don't really utilize the TA while they're in,
Oh
and
man,
they
I was on it as soon as we went on that first 15-month deployment. Ended up being deployed for like 19 months.
say, "Got my check, I was gone."
When I when I got back to this, we returned back from this to the States, I went
Hmm.
home to visit a lot of, my classmates and everything, and I realized that when it comes to education wise, they were already going into their second year in college. And I was like,
Oh
man,
wow.
when it comes to I was making the money, we was getting the hands-on skill training and skill set training and everything like that. Like that was amazing. But education wise, my peers was passing me by. I was passing them by when it came to just
Career.
experience. Yeah, on
Yeah.
the that, but that motivated me. I said, man, I went to the education center. I said, all right, I need to get this degree ASAP because we about to be deployed. We was in them 15 months rotations at that time, and the internet was bad because we didn't
Yeah.
have that time frame. So as soon as you hit the ground back to the States, it was like, oh, start taking classes nonstop. Getting
Yeah,
out
because we know we're gonna be stable once we get back, so we can take care of all that other stuff.
fast. I I agree. So I'm glad. My motivation was my first class I took was a speech class. When I
Hmm.
took that class, it was a sergeant major. It not her name, but during that time frame, it was out my first class, but it was her last class,
Oh wow.
right? So we had a speech assignment just to write a speech. When she gave her speech and she presented to the class, um, it was just to teach the class that hey, learn from her mistakes because she did not utilize the TA program the entire time she was in the military. And
Hmm.
she was excited and it touched her heart to see all of us being young. You talking E1s, E2, E3, E4, mafia on down, you know, continuing education. And she was like, hey, I'm a sergeant major. And that was not a priority to me while I was in. It was just deploy work, get it in and advancing through my career. But I didn't knock out the education part. So she was like, hey, I'm getting out now with my associates. So that's after 20 years. For us, we was already in two, and she was like, "Hey, y'all goal is to be better than me. Knock out your associates within your 4 years with all these 4 month, 15 months deployments that we have going on. If you extend, at least at the minimum, don't get out without your associates because it was kind of hard to get your bachelor's during the first 4 years when we first came in the military. Getting out, with your associates in 4 years, that was a lot easier to attain because we lived life downrange a lot. So that motivated me. Once I saw that, I spoke to her afterwards and I said, thank you for the motivation. I'm on it. I said, I'm going to pass this message to all my peers. That's why I came back on y'all. Hey, John, got to go to school. Hey, Pete, school. Hey, everybody, school. We need to get this now because we about to ship out soon. So looking at it now, everybody can
And
say,
and
huh?
the stuff that we did downrange, we didn't have time to do classes.
We did. We didn't have cell phones and all that good stuff like that. It's
Mhm.
kind of crazy. It seemed like we old as I don't know what, but we was in the midst of the transition. It took a while. So I would say
Yeah.
focus on that, man. That's a major thing.